poncho.
Listen,
Yes.
Big Poncho, do you want to, should you want to leave him in here? Will
That's
he be
okay.
all right?
Yeah, he'll be okay. Hello. Welcome everyone to Licata Live. Oop. This happened last
No.
So hopefully, there we go, it keeps going. All right, I'm Jazmine, Licata Group Real Estate here in Locust Grove, Virginia. And I am here with some very, very special guests. Oh, and Poncho, of course.
Poncho, join the party.
To discuss the upcoming Lake of the Woods Players Club Foxfire. So I'm here with Barbara Cochran,
Yes.
Director, and Judi Laganga. Did I say that right?
Laganga.
Laganga, our leading ladies, a star of the show. There we go. All right. I don't want to put this in your face, but there we go. All right, and Barbara, do you want to go ahead and let us know, about the Lake of the Woods Players Club a little bit, and your relationship with the play?
Okay. I'm Barbara Cochran. I'm the director of Lake of the Woods Players' current production of Foxfire. Lake of the Woods Players, I believe, has been around in Lake of the Woods for, I think, since the 1980s.
Okay.
I joined them in 2001 when we got back from Okinawa, Japan.
Nice.
And my first show in production there was The Music Man, and I played Mrs. Peru. And so I've been a member since then, and I've done, I believe, I've been in 5 productions, and this Foxfire is my 5th show to direct.
Awesome. That's so cool. And you, Judi, are the star of the show. How many other plays have you?
Well, first of all, I am one of
One of. Okay.
One of the stars.
One
It's
of the
such a
stars,
great
yes.
ensemble.
It's an ensemble cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your question?
How many other shows and productions? have you
Okay,
done?
well, I have only been in Virginia since 2017. So as soon as I moved down here, my first, one of my first priorities was finding some kind of theater down here, because I was in theater forever in New Jersey for many years, because that many years. And I found low players, like, quickly. I think I moved here permanently in November, and the auditions were in January of 2018. And I reached out to them, and they were so friendly, which I was not used to from New Jersey. It's a big thing. But, and I was able to pick up the script from David Schubert at the time to read it, because I like to prepare before an audition. And then I walked in, and I got cast, and I fell in love with these people, because it's just such an amazing group of people to work with. That was Play On that first year, and then I did the Christmas show that we presented at Kelly's Ford, whatever year that was, and now Foxfire.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
But also the Addams Family.
Oh, and the Addams Family. Oh, how dare I forget the Addams Family. Yes, love playing dead people who dance and
The director may be
other
watching.
people on stage. Yeah.
Yes.
That was an incredible play.
Mhm.
I did see that one. I haven't got to go to many of the Lake of the Woods Players Clubs, but the Addams Family was incredible.
Right.
So,
Oh, hello. And this, well, Judi was an ancestor.
An ancestor,
Okay.
yes.
And
yeah.
I was grandmama.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
that
Yes.
Every role in that show was fun.
It was.
So fun.
It was so
Yeah.
much fun.
It was directed by Dan Ditzler, and Michelle Ditzler, his wife, was an excellent stage manager. And they just
They were
make
a
it so
great
fun.
team.
It was a
Great
fun
team.
show. Fun.
Yes. it
And
was.
highly successful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So-
I was sold out. I was trying to buy tickets for me and my friends, and I was like, "Oh, they're all gone."
Yeah.
I had a luckily Pat Licata, thank you, took me. So thank you so much. So going from Foxfire to, or excuse me, from Addams Family now to Foxfire, what's been like different and challenging, and what are you looking forward to?
Well, right off the bat, the difference between the Addams Family and Foxfire is that Addams Family was a full-blown musical,
Mhm.
and Foxfire is a play with music.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Foxfire was written by Hume Cronin and Susan Cooper, and Jessica Tandy won a Tony Award for her portrayal of Annie Nations.
That's awesome.
So it was on Broadway, of course, and it was also the Hallmark movie. And I think the movie probably came before, I think. I'm just guessing at that, so I don't know. But, and the movie starred Hume Cronin and Jessica Tandy and John Denver. On Broadway, the role of Dillard was played by Keith Carradine.
Yes.
Right. I've only seen the movie version, and it's such a beautifully written story, and Judi has often remarked it's so well written that the lines just flow.
Okay.
And it takes place up in the Appalachia. We have the Nations family, Annie Nations and her husband Hector, and I'm gonna let Judi talk about those characters.
Wow, that's a lot to talk about. Annie lives up in Appalachia, Rabun County, Georgia. And Annie lives up in this, in her home, her and her late husband's home. And it's about her and her, it goes back and forth with memories,
Right.
of, Dillard's, high school days, I guess. He was in his teens.
Yeah.
And her life with Hector. And it's such a sweet play. And what I do love about, one of the things, and I haven't talked about this yet, one of the things I love about getting to play Annie is Lake of the Woods, for those who had seen anything I was in. Play On was a comedy.
Mhm.
Addams Family, I was silly as much as the directors would let me be. So Annie, and this is a drama.
Yes.
It's a drama.
It's got
It's got
sadness.
moments. Yes.
It's got gladness.
Yes.
Some surprises in there.
Yeah.
And the character of Annie Nations and her late husband live
Yeah.
on a plot of land up in the Appalachia called Stony Lonesome.
Yeah.
And what's unique about this play is that it bounces back and forth through time, and the actors, this is a real challenge for them.
Mhm.
The actors have to portray Annie at 16
Yeah.
and Hector at about 18, and Dillard at 16. They go back and forth in time. They don't change costumes. They don't change their makeup. It's all done with their voice and their body.
Yeah.
So as the Hector and Annie age, they just bring in their body down when more stooped. But when they're 16 and 17, their voice changes. They stand straighter. It's just, and it's all done with lighting. So you see this
Wow.
passage of time and
Yeah.
memories, flashbacks, back and forth. Dillard, their son, is an up-and-coming country music singer. He is coming to town to
Hiawassee Fairgrounds.
and he and
This
his
weekend on
band,
Labor Day.
he and his band, the Stony Lonesome Boys, will perform. Honestly, we will have live
Mhm.
bluegrass country music.
Banjo
Okay.
picking.
The banjo picking, we
Yes.
have a mandolin,
gosh.
we have a guitar.
Yes.
That sounds exciting.
So excited.
Dillard, portrayed by Jeff Kyer, he was also Gomez Adams. Beautiful voice,
Yeah.
you know.
Stunning.
And I think one thing that was a challenge to the actors, not only how they have to change their bodies and their voices, is that they also have to speak in the dialect. And Judi does an amazing
Well,
job.
I have been working on it
I
for a
know.
long time.
I know.
I listen to my YouTube, and and watched some videos of some Appalachian people. And so, yes, well, it's very different from New Jersey. And I don't have a Virginia accent, so, I had to go from Jersey to this thing in Appalachia. Appalachia, yes.
Yes. And
Yeah.
that's the thing we're all learning. We're studying things about the Appalachia people, and you hear different ways of saying it, but it is Appalachia.
Yeah, the southern, I did learn,
Yes.
the southern people say Appalachia, but the northern ones, because, Appalachia's
Right.
huge, the northern ones do say Appalachia.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Yeah.
There's, as you travel down,
Yeah.
It changes.
it changes, yeah, but we're saying Appalachia.
Yeah.
So, and it's some of the most beautiful and touching music. It almost haunts you. I would encourage you to come and see this play because it is something.
Saying that it's produced like that sounds really different. So yeah, definitely check it out. If you want to let us know how they can, how can everyone buy tickets?
You can go to the Lake of the Woods Players website, which is lowplayers.org. So www.lowplayers.org, and you can see the information, get ticket information there. The show opens on April Fool's
April
Day.
1st. April Fool's, but it's for real.
Right. We won't play an April Fool's joke on you.
Don't be April Fool. Come see the show.
But we have 2 matinees. They're on Sundays, and the curtain is 2 p.m. And then the remaining 4 productions are evening productions, and they curtain is at 7:30. So we go up April 1, 2, 3, and 8, 9, 10.
Easy to remember. And I'll put the link right in the comments. I'll pin it right to the top, so you can just go right to the Players Club website and buy your tickets right away.
If we can point out one thing, that every person that is in Foxfire was also in the Addams family.
Yep.
It just turned out that way.
Yeah.
So we have Gomez, Morticia, and some ancestors, and
Mel.
Mal, who played the
Right.
dad to Lucas.
Yeah.
So this is our spring production, but we have a fall production too.
Oh, awesome.
And
can you tell us anything about that?
oh yes. And I have the honor of also directing the fall production, and that is the musical Scrooge. So very Christmassy. It's the Leslie Bricusse version of Scrooge, and Albert Finney played the title role of Scrooge, and lots of music. We're going to turn the whole theater into London, so there are going to be things happening not just on stage.
Okay.
We're going to have fishmongers, soup sellers. We're going to have pickpockets, and snowball fights, and it's just going to be fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
You know what you might want to mention, excuse me, I'm going to take over as the interviewer. Talk about the set for Foxfire and how it's different from what people are used to.
Oh, we actually built Stony Lonesome. There's a cabin on stage. There are lots of stones, root cellars and things like that. And there's even going to be fireflies to help with the effect. But there is a cabin with that traditional squeaky slamming screen door. We tried to get as much on there as possible. So I don't know what else to add as far
Well,
as the
it's
set.
just that the atmosphere, because I think people who come from Low or come to see the shows, when they walk in, they're used to seeing the big red curtains, and they're
Yes.
closed, and it's very theatery. When they walk in this time,
No curtain.
there's no curtain. So you're walking right into Stony Lonesome, and the cabin is right. It's fabulous.
And the lights will be dimmed.
Yeah,
You'll hear some bluegrass music
Yeah.
maybe playing, in the background
Yeah.
somewhere.
it's a whole feel.
So you're going to step into or climb up or walk to
Yeah.
the Appalachia.
Yeah.
beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
so exciting.
Mhm.
I did have another question. I'm not sure if you know, but can people that don't live in Lake of the Woods buy tickets?
Of course.
Okay, great. So
Right.
you don't have to be a member of Lake of the Woods community. You don't
Mhm.
have to be a resident. You can still buy tickets in the link that I'll put below, and I think you just show them your ticket when you're going,
Right.
and you should
Mhm.
you should not have any issues.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So please, if you've ever wanted to see a Lake of the Woods play or production, this is a great opportunity. Do you you know, you had mentioned that Scrooge was an upcoming
Uh-huh.
production. Are you taking auditions or for that? Or?
Auditions will be in August,
Okay.
and also the play dates on that website that I gave you before. That's if you're interested in acting or teching. We always need all sorts of help. Not only actors, but we need lighting and sound and hostess and costumers and set builders and everything that goes into that production. We welcome you.
So same website. You if you know if
Mhm.
you're interested in being a part of any of the upcoming plays, whether it's acting or helping in a supporting role, you can do it right there on the website too.
Uh-huh.
Anything else? You guys
No,
wanna
I
mention?
think from an actor's point of view, if there's any actors out there, this is such a great group to work with.
It is.
Besides the fact that you have the facilities that, you know, the smaller local community
Mhm.
theaters don't enjoy, Lake of the Woods has provided for us just a phenomenal place to work.
Mhm.
The people that I've met since coming down here through Lake of the Woods and Lake of the Woods players are just incredible people. The creativity, the friendliness, the feeling of family.
Yes, we are a
Right?
family.
Family first, family
Last.
It's just a great place as an actor to be able to create.
It's very, very family friendly.
Yes.
And their productions are,
Yeah.
you know, they may not, you know, a play like Foxfire may not appeal to a 5-year-old, but a 5-year-old would have liked Addams Family.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, yes.
absolutely.
So,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think the range of stuff that Low is doing, Low Players is doing these
They
days
try to appeal
is pretty interesting.
yeah.
And it gives me, as an actor, the chance to create things that, you know, I don't get to find everywhere. So, come and see
Please,
what we
please.
have to offer.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I have a couple of Licata events that are going on right now and in the future that I'd like to mention to everyone. Right now, today, tomorrow, and Thursday, we have free scratch-offs. If you come into the office, you can win for St. Patrick's Day. You can come and see me and Poncho. We're all dressed up with luck.
I found
Ready to
this.
give you some
Little
luck.
shamrock.
So please stop on in today, tomorrow, or Thursday for one free scratch off per household. But coming up in a couple weeks on Saturday, March 26th, if you're thinking of selling your home, this is a great time, and you can find out why at our home seller seminar. Absolutely free to attend. Small light refreshments will be served. It's at the Lake of the Woods Clubhouse. Again, you do not have to be a member or a resident to attend. Just RSVP on licatagroupvip.com and you will be able to come. And then the event everyone has been looking forward to because I've gotten many calls and emails about it is on Saturday, April 30th. We are having a shred day to benefit the Lake of the Woods Fire and Rescue. All proceeds will go to Lake of the Woods Fire and Rescue. Just bring your shredding stuff. Please, donations are encouraged. And Taco Tuesday will be a food truck that's on site, as well as the Orange County Animal Shelter will be here too with some pets available for adoption. So please come on out Saturday, April 30th. Even if you don't have anything to shred, if you just want to hang out, it's usually a really good time. With a lot of people.
Taco.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We usually have a great turnout, so just come and hang out with the Licata group.
We love the Licatas.
We do.
Thank you all so much, and thank you again. Please buy tickets to see Foxfire coming up in April.
Y'all come.
Y'all come now, get your tickets.